Culture ChatGPT, the wild opinions are all from the hosts and guests, which are for entertainment purposes only. You heard me? Only. So don't blame our jobs, families, and sponsors. Don't do none of that. This show includes a lot of wild and controversial takes with a lot of jokes, real stories, and cultural chaos. So if you're easily offended, you might want to sit this one out, man. Might want to sit this one out. And like that, we gone.
This is Culture ChatGPT.
Yeah. It's Culture ChatGPT. This your boy BL. To my Rizite. The Miz. The Queen
Miz.
Shay Mizzle.
Yeah.
To my left.
Donnie Manziel.
Mizelle.
That was a real like 90s intro.
Yeah, I
80s,
did that for a
80s,
reason.
Yeah. Showed your age
Set the
just
tone.
now.
Yeah, set the tone.
We going,
you know.
So shit.
That's the generation.
That's that's your generation.
Cheer.
Shit.
Yeah.
So shit. Starting
How
off.
big you do it?
Shit. Starting off with generation, then shit.
Yeah.
Y'all generation different from mine, so I'm assuming y'all music top artists may be a little different from mine too. So what's
okay.
y'all? Let me hear y'all top. We want to go top 3 or top 5?
It don't matter. I'm prepared
Let's go
for
top.
whatever.
Who your top 5 rappers of all
five.
time?
Hove, Biggie, Pac.
Is this in order?
You ain't got to do the order. But
Okay.
Hove is my number one.
Okay.
So just take that. Hove, Biggie, Pac. And the order's not bad. And then my last two have been, they've altered and fluctuated through
Okay.
times. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I put Drake in there. He's coming off the Super Bowl not too long ago. You know, and
Damn, is
it
Drake
out?
hurt my heart, huh?
So Drake out?
No. Drake's in. Drake's
Oh,
in.
I thought
nah,
you were saying Drake out now
Nah,
too.
Drake's
'cause
in.
of-
No. I just said it hurt my heart that he.
Okay,
that he
okay.
didn't, get in there like I wanted him to, but
Okay.
he's in there. And then my fifth is I got 2 5s.
You can't do that.
I got 2 5s.
You should
you
two
can't
five.
have
I got
one
2.
five.
Let me
Two
explain.
five.
Five is only one
Let me give
number.
you my 2 5s.
Go ahead. Who are they?
I got my guy Tip and Jeezy, man.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm
You
going.
can't be
I'm going with that.
A
My
top
one-
5
my
is a
one
top
guy-
5. A top
Well, damn
5,
it.
not 6 niggas.
Man, well, damn it, that's what it is. Not joking. But I'm gonna say this, and I got Tip being the bigger, crossover artist, bigger records, bigger, and
You
I got
saying
Jeezy.
out of them too?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
Jeezy's more the street element, the street. Yeah. So that's my 5.
Okay. Who your 5, Mac?
Yeah, I gotta bring it like that. Like, who make me like wanna like really apply myself? Hove, one.
Yep.
2 is gonna be Meek, man. I think Meek get me out of Meek motivate me in a ways that only a Philly person can.
Okay.
Meek motivate me in a lot of ways. 2 Chainz, he motivate me in a lot of ways. He always be talking that shit, more like similes and metaphors, real low key with it, like real fire, like. And he's swaggy too. I like him. I like all the businesses that he opened. Very, from nothing to something, Wayne, I've been listening to No Ceilings lately.
Right.
Wayne, really, so that's 4, 3,
That's 4. 4.
Wayne always gonna be a favorite of mine. He's a cool guy too. Shout out to Wayne. And the 5th, I'm at the Future right now, cause he toxic, and it give me another. It give me another like balance to like overcome shit like with niggas and you gotta flip the script on him.
Yeah.
So Future and the toxicity bag. I got 2 5s.
You said Drake. You got 2 5s.
Yeah, I got 2
Y'all
5s.
keep, man, these niggas.
and Drake, cause he be talking that shit.
Oh, cause I was gonna say, I was like, I didn't hear
Drake
Drake. I
be
was waiting.
talking that
waiting.
shit,
So y'all,
bruh.
with our list,
And,
a top 6. They don't
and
know
I
how to
might
do
want
top
hit,
5.
and I
They
might
don't know how
want
to
hit,
count.
and I
y'all.
might want hit, and I might want hit. Yeah, Drake.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
All right.
top 6.
All right, so I guess since we doing top 6, y'all, because they'll not count, I'm gonna do Hove. I gotta do Drake. I'm so disappointed how this beef went, and it hurt. I ain't gonna. It hurt being a Drake fan.
Right.
But Hove, Drake, Ye. I gotta put Ye there, even though the stuff that he doing besides music is hurting my heart. But his music is so timeless. X. That's 4. X.
DMX.
And, DMX. And then my last, I'm going to go straight because his features. His body's work, I ain't the biggest fan of, but my 5th would be Jadakiss.
I like them.
I feel like
I got them in. I got Kiss and Fab in honorable mention.
Okay.
Definitely got Kiss and Fab in there.
And I'm sorry,
Top
and
10
Siegel
if we wanna do
and
it.
Siegel. I gotta throw Siegel.
Top
I
10.
can't. Yeah, Siegel, Fab, and Kiss is like they got their own.
Matter
thing
of fact,
going
I'm
on.
sorry, I got to
They're
take.
like in their own space.
Since
Yeah.
we doing top 6, I'm sorry, I got to bump X to 6. I got to put Meek in there. I do.
Yeah,
I
you
got to
gotta
be more
put Meek
realistic
in there,
with
man.
myself. Because I know Meek, like how Mac was saying, the motivation just from being where we from, like, I feel like Meek is the greatest pain rapper.
He's the greatest.
Like,
he's
we
the greatest
feel that
thing
shit
out
in our
of.
soul when he spit that shit. So, yeah, I got to put Meek there.
I gotta put Meek
Pain
in,
rappers
man.
sound like some Rod Wave shit. Like,
Yeah.
he be on the
But
pain
I
shit, too.
see,
He be like sad though.
I'm not going to
No,
say Rod Wave
Meek,
depressing to
Meek,
me.
Meek, yeah, Rod Wave to me is oppressed. I ain't.
Yeah.
I respect
But
his following, but
Meek to me, he make niggas want to put that shit. He made niggas want to move to Philly from Florida.
Talk that
Right,
street
right,
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
talk
Like, he
them
made
hoes.
niggas move to Philly.
Yeah.
Like, why would you move there?
Well, Meek said, shit, Meek had it lit. I saw the video.
Yeah, like, so that's, if you can make niggas move to your third world city from another third world city, be my guest.
Crazy.
You going on the
Right.
Niggas
top
ask me
10.
about Meek all the time, being down here in Atlanta. They're like, yo, you know him personally? Like, I don't know why if they think all of us just got relationships with
Right,
this nigga or whatever.
right.
But yeah, shout out to him. So with fashion as well, most of these rappers, Jay had Rockefeller. I mean Rockaware. Diddy had Sean John, 50 G Unit. A lot of other people did a lot of collabs. Kanye, Yeezy.
Yeah.
Who do y'all feel like was the biggest influence or made the biggest impact
In
during their
fashion?
time with fashion?
Yay.
Yeah, I would
that's
never wear no G
hands
Unit
down.
shit ever.
Oh,
Even
shit.
during that time, you ain't?
Nope, nothing. If I see
Did
the
you
nigga
wear
with a white,
Rockaware?
that was different. Rockaware, yes. Sean John, yes.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Them
Baby
G Unit,
fat,
them G Unit
yes.
wife beaters was out of pocket.
Yo, that's
They was out of
of
pocket,
They
though. I ain't
started
gonna
going
lie.
little rainbow.
ain't had
Yeah, that
I
shit
ain't
was out.
wearing blue.
That shit was out
That's
of pocket.
nutty, man.
That shit was
That's
out
for
of
them.
pocket.
That's for them niggas
That
that's
shit-
a bouncer, like bouncer niggas or niggas that's bald headed in jail.
Yeah,
like,
that shit was out
all right,
of
that's for a
pocket. I
different
ain't gonna
type of cool.
You had a
different
G
type
Unit
of
wife
niggas.
beater on, you was a nut.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I had G on the
No,
sneaks.
Ye is the bull. Ye is the ultimate
like the
bull.
I had the sneaks. I did.
It was cool. Yeah.
Nah, I ain't wasn't fucking with
Reebok, it
that.
was just
Yeah.
S. Carter's was the same thing. If you like
That's-
S. Carter, you like.
That's not.
I wasn't wearing the G units though.
I was wearing
S.
S.
Carters.
I was
They
wearing
look. They
S.
remind me
S-Dots.
more
I
of
had the
Gucci's.
S-Dots too.
Yeah.
Mind
Say
you, I
the
was like
S-Dots.
9. I was
The
8 and 9 when that
S-Dots.
shit was
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Nah, the S dots was the replica of the Gucci's. Cause they got Gucci Jones that look just like the S dots. I mean, you put them together, you
They're the
just
same
wouldn't
shit,
know.
basically.
Right, you really wouldn't know. But G Unit, that G
Yeah.
Unit just didn't sit right with me.
Sit right with you.
That was my
Sit
shit.
right.
I definitely
That
had a pair of those.
cursive,
Yeah.
that cursive didn't do me any good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You know what's
just
crazy? They
didn't
don't
wanna
even teach
touch
that
it.
in schools today. Our kids don't learn cursive no more.
They don't?
Gingy will not learn how to do cursive.
Yeah, you
not
know
unless
what?
Teach her. Yeah.
She thought I was writing scribble scrabble. She's
Yeah,
like,
they
"Mom,
don't
why you
teach-
write like
yeah.
that?"
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I think cursive was pointless.
No, I love it.
I love my
I love
pen.
it.
My pen crazy.
Yo, now when I do cursive, it be like the kids be like, "Wow, what's that?"
Yeah, my
Like,
pen
nigga,
crazy.
I want some shit. You feel me? Yeah.
My pen
I guess
crazy.
I just
Did
was
you learn? You
illiterate.
must have learned.
My
I learned
signature
it. No, we ain't gonna run. No, I learned it. It was
he
just
learned
so
no
hard for
cursive.
me to read it fluently.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just.
That's why
read
you
it
ain't like it, 'cause
fluent.
you couldn't
Yeah, I
read it.
couldn't read
Because you couldn't read it, man. Golly.
He like your shit. Yeah, this nigga crazy.
The
He said
boat
fluently.
was
Yeah.
shipping from. What's that word right there?
Right.
Bro. That shit, bro. That shit
Oh,
was so
shit.
frustrating.
He was one of the reasons they took that shit out, man. For real,
Nah,
man.
that shit was pointless. No, but funny as shit. Going back to they said somebody sound like they rap and curse up. Damn, I forgot who they made that joke about. But going back to music though, like so Hove, who was the bigger impact like on your come up? Because I know you was big in the music industry. You was big, so I know you said Hove, Biggie, and Pac was that was so.
Yep. Hove to me is the numero uno. Don't talk about it. Don't ask me. Don't Snapchat me. Don't DM me. Don't do none of that shit. Hove is that boy.
What makes him that
He's
number
gonna
one
be that
to you?
boy. He's gonna always be that boy. He's
Forever.
that boy.
Yeah.
You hear me?
What makes him number one to you?
Everything
what
about
makes
it.
that?
Everything
Everything
about
about
it.
him.
His swag, his raps, his delivery, he encompasses everything that you could think of
The
in that space.
nonchalant.
Yeah, he's that nigga, bro.
He's
That's
that
it.
nigga, man.
And you know what it is too?
Yeah,
It's like
man.
this. Let me tell you something. A lot of these rappers, when they rap, what they're talking about doesn't match what they like. Everything this boy is encompasses him. Like even like I love Drake, but Drake talks about a lot of gangster shit that he's not into. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that's not you. Hove talked that shit. That's what he was doing. Him, Emery, and all them was doing this. They was sliding down DC to da 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 da. You know, Emery went to jail for this and took the rap. All this shit really happened.
Right.
You cannot take that away. He's the one.
He's the one.
feel me?
He's the
That's
god
it.
of,
Yeah.
of the rap game.
Yeah, he's.
I don't
he's that
care
guy,
about
man.
no Rakims, all that. Nah, look.
Yeah, I'm
Eric
over that
B.
shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big Daddy
even
Kane, I'm
like
over them
yo,
niggas.
even in the era with T.I. and them.
Shout out to them, though.
T.I. and them and Jeezy, like they really, this is real. This ain't no. Yo, imagine Instagram back when they was. I told Tip and Jeezy that Instagram and social media back
would've
when y'all
been
was coming up,
booked.
y'all would have been booked, man. You feel me?
It would have been
We'd have
booked,
been,
man.
we'd have still been pressing fire to talk to you niggas. You feel me?
Yeah, you
Real
niggas would
rap.
have been
Yeah.
indicted, boy.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It was
Who your number one, Mac?
Hove.
What's your favorite Hove album? Hove my number
Reasonable
one.
doubt. Anything that make me feel like I'm back in Philly make me feel like that. I remember where I was. I remember when motherfucking
How old was you?
I remember when Beanie Siegel and all them niggas 97, 98, I was 12 in 97.
96.
97, but I got a gist of it in 7th grade. That's when
Okay.
I really started buying the tapes. Hardcore Lil Kim, all the Biggie, all the motherfucking
Hardcore Lil Kim.
all the Nas, all the Cormegas, all the motherfucking what's the other nigga name? What's the other nigga name? AZ. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my
Now,
twist.
Did you listen to Big L? Was like
Big L.
No,
man.
I ain't know Big L.
Yeah, I knew
I
of him.
I was yeah.
I knew of him
only
because Jay
Hov-
would say.
I
like,
heard him when I got
Hov-
older. I
One of his
listened back. I'm like, oh,
inspirations.
Man,
yeah,
say
yeah.
buy the Reebok and hide the Chanel. Man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Drench me up. Update my MacBook with that line. He updated my MacBook. Boy. Nah, but that's the thing. But that's the thing. You gotta have a rapper like you like character. Like you like character, right? Like when you watching a movie,
Yeah,
you like to
the
build
character
the
development,
character.
all
You
that,
like
for sure,
character
for sure.
development. Hove literally did exactly what
That's a
it
fact.
was going on and changed the time and changed the game and had niggas wearing Mitchell and Ness
Yes.
jerseys down to the
And then he had you put a button up on
had you
after
put
that.
a button up.
That was a
Come on.
nasty
Suited
transition.
and booted.
still
Like you know
be
what I'm
thinking
saying?
I had that joint
He
on.
had
I ain't
niggas.
gonna
Now
lie.
he
I had
got.
the
Now he
button
got
up on,
niggas
man. I
growing
ain't gonna lie.
Basquiat's. He got corporate niggas growing Basquiat's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got rap niggas in the art. And I think New York always been ahead of his time, right? Even though I'm from Philly, New York just always been
They are
ahead of their
cousins.
time.
They are cousins.
And it's just like, you know, with the fashion, with the lifestyle, with the everyday, it's always something going
Imagine a
on.
city
You
that
know,
never
Philly
sleeps,
shut
right.
down at a certain time. You know what I'm saying?
Nutty, but
New
yeah.
York is nonstop around the
Right.
clock.
Yeah.
So it's like he was able to show me that every year it never stopped. It never. It stepped the Manolo Blahniks. He made you step your shit up, bruh.
Yeah.
And I love it.
What's your favorite Hove album? Since that's your
Reasonable
number one,
doubt.
too?
Reasonable doubt.
Reasonable doubt. Both of
Nah,
y'all.
I ain't know the gift and the curse. I ain't gonna lie. The
Gift
blood
and
is
the
the blue
Curse?
and the black John. The blue and the black John. It was
Oh,
2 albums.
Okay.
The gift and the curse.
Gift and the curse. And then my second American Gangster, of course, because I'm
Yeah.
Cause
wrong.
I ain't gonna lie. I low key thought you was gonna say that.
Reasonable
But I ain't
doubt.
gonna. Man, it gotta be Blueprint for me. The first one.
Oh, all the blueprints was fire too.
They all his
Oh,
albums.
yeah, all the blueprints was
But Blueprint was my number one, and then my number two, man, 444. Because if we go
Oh
back,
yeah, that's
to,
new. That's
if
that
we-
was
That's
educational.
old
But the
head.
reason
That's
why-
old head.
Educational.
Hov.
Yeah, that was educational.
We
yeah.
go back to like how you just said, Matt, character development.
Yeah.
So if you put on Reasonable Doubt and then put on 444 after that, I was like, damn.
I was trying to get a little fun fact. I was I had Jay-Z interested in possibly doing a 4-4-4. Like, you know how you go to school curriculum where you get your business degree and everything?
Mm-hmm.
We were going to incorporate like a 4-4-4 curriculum at Morehouse.
Yeah, that's
And it's
fire.
kinda
A
like
manifestation,
encompasses, like,
spirituality,
Heaven.
and then,
growth.
but
Hard.
money, damn, I can't even get it out right now. How to deal with money and how to make money work. You know,
Financial education and all that.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Financial
So-
No, that's
literacy,
fire.
financial
That's
literacy.
fire.
Right. Yep. Yeah. And they was gonna also give him the doctorate award and all that, doctorate degree. It didn't. It still could happen. We've been talking about it a few years back, but it's still up in the air.
You know what's so crazy? Things that life is amazing. I think life is just so beautiful. How a mom could carry a baby and then grow a meat and grow a cooch. You know, it's just so wonderful, right? So then,
God is
like,
amazing.
yeah, like, you know, even being interested in things like 20 years ago, I'm interested in getting tatted up.
Mm-hmm.
I made myself one of them girls from Philly that got tatted up and made a way out the boom, bing. But now it's like, I don't give a fuck about tats.
That was my my question.
I get
do
it.
you wish that you didn't do? Because I think
No, I like them.
Yeah, it's
I'm
it's
cool with
fire,
these.
yeah.
But now
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't even feel like going past a tattoo shop. You know, I don't want to hear the
You was in
needle
there
or
for
nothing.
days.
Yeah.
You was in there for days.
Right. So it's like, I get it now with the artists that don't want to make music or want to be bothered with it. They want to have their life. They want to live their life.
Right.
Like,
Right.
people depend on people to make music so much. It's like, I really don't feel like doing that shit, man. I don't feel like going to the studio.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like getting
it's
tatted,
that,
man.
or do you feel like people love the music, they just don't want to deal with the industry shit no more? They don't want to deal with
Nah,
all
cause
that.
your love for music is your love for music. Niggas still pick up the guitars and play. Nigga.
Yeah.
Shit.
So that's from the artist side, but from the business side, like I said, on the business side, I have to deal with the people the most.
Right.
As an artist, you can be a creative, turn the lights and cameras on and do your thing and not see nobody. And just let it take off on the internet now. But me, I'm the business guy, so I have to deal with the people in it. I told you I love the music. I don't like the people in it no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I just don't.
So going back kind of with your tattoos, man, it's great. Do you know, I know people count them. I know you don't know how many you got.
No, I don't know how many I
yeah.
got.
And it's
man,
crazy because I ain't never
Been
even.
20 years, man.
What's this? So a half, what is,
Half a
when you got a
sleeve?
sleeve, how many is that? Is that,
I don't know,
what does
but
that come
I
as?
say
Yeah.
this.
I got a half and then
I say this. Every tattoo was an individual time. Nothing was done at one place.
Yeah.
Like I got the flames in Philly.
Yeah.
I got the bricks in South
Is that
Carolina.
was the Flames near South Street somewhere?
Nah, the flames
Okay.
was in out there in the county.
Okay. It's like some South Street Jones.
Do you
Nah,
have
they
any
in
like
the
super
county.
meaningful stories behind any of the tattoos?
I don't know. Nah, not really. I like art. Like, this was from an artist. I told the tattoo, I like this art from Tara McPherson. I like her. Do this.
Yeah.
This is me, Mac. My last name. Flames is just, it was the wave back then.
Yeah.
The bricks is a filler. Like, it's traditional tats.
Yeah.
It's, this kind of tat. C is my initial.
That clover leaf on your hand, what does that represent?
It's just good and bad luck, know. Like, but I like clovers, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just my personal
It's just fuck it.
preference.
You just
Right.
And I'm left-handed, so it's like lucky
That's what's
lefty. You
up.
know what I'm saying? Like,
yours
I just like
meaning
art.
because I actually never seen your.
Yeah, mine
but
is more so this arm, this half a sleeve was more like, towards God, religious, like
okay.
God, Mary, and then here was my mom, and I got God's gift on my arms, then my twins.
Okay.
names, and then I got my mom's name right here, and that's it.
So I know we can kind of relate tattoos with fashion, art,
Yeah.
all that. Who were the most influential for y'all in fashion? I know y'all. We said Yeezy probably was the biggest period, but to y'all growing up in y'all days, like, was there any rappers and anybody that wore this or always rapped about this or made this such impact where you was like that kind of guided how your fashion looked growing up?
Impactful. Well, are we talking about a person that had that we?
Yeah, we'll stay with
Just a
rappers
brand,
and stuff
just a
like that,
brand.
or brand. Yeah,
One
brand, rapper.
of the most impactful brands I knew of coming up that had that impact on the culture.
was Fubu?
Nope, I didn't. Yeah,
Hold on,
shout out
hold
Fubu was Cross Colors.
Was who?
Cross colors.
Yeah, cross colors.
Before my time, y'all.
Cross colors.
And the
before my
used
time.
denim,
Oh,
yeah.
that shit was all that. You hear me?
And the quality of the denim
But
was
Fubu,
fire.
Fubu had an
Colors,
impact
I
too.
ain't never.
I hate
heard
to
it.
say this, but Fubu started to get like a bad.
They started getting
It
commercial.
was kind of like
After the
Yeah.
Fat
Why
Why
Albert.
do you think they was getting a
Yeah.
bad
After the
rap?
Fat
if you was
Albert
caught with a
edition.
Fat Albert shirt on, or the platinum edition, you wasn't in like.
No,
and
no,
I,
no.
And I don't like
Af-
to say that because but I just you
No,
wasn't-
after that, I feel like it went away.
yeah.
After that,
yeah.
because now you pull out a
The
Fat
platinum
Albert Fubu
Fubu,
John.
you was out-
I don't
If you
even know
pull
what
out a Fat
platinum
Albert
is.
Fubu John with some good details, some
It
vibes,
might- it's go-
you can
you
win.
can win. I agree.
I think Fubu would
But-
definitely.
I
We
agree.
start wearing that.
But-
yeah, that throwback type.
Like I
vibe.
worked at a spot called City Blue.
Shout out City Blue.
I worked
Yeah.
at City Blue for a lot of years in high school, up until like I started bartending. And when young Chris said, "I think I might wife her," Rockaware suit,
White Nike.
it was over. Powder blue Rockaware suit, white Nike.
Because didn't Jay take that line from Chris? Chris, I think I know the story behind that line. Jay said that line too.
They both said the line.
But Jay got it from Chris on the
Chris
plane.
did a lot of things for Hov.
On the
That's
plane.
another thing.
It was on the
And that's
plane.
another
It was on
thing
the
why
PJ. Chris said that line and Jay got it.
You know, Hov,
okay.
they got him as a Scrooge. You know what I'm saying? On a couple of lot of ways. But I feel like in the business, you need a muse.
Yeah.
I feel like Chris was one
Yeah.
of
Nobody's
young
gonna
Chris
deter me
was
from Hov, man.
was
None of these
Hov's
niggas.
muse for a lot of Hov's leveling up to new styles.
And I've heard that a lot growing up, especially being from Philly.
It's the
hear a
truth.
lot of that. I personally, not saying that it ain't the truth. I personally just never heard Chris and Hove when Hove was.
Oh,
and that's
it's
just my
all
personal-
Chris. It's all Chris.
I
If you
just-
listen to
those
Hov on
styles
some
and listen to Chris, they just don't. It just
No.
don't seem the same to me.
No,
Personally,
if you
to me.
listen to Hov, some shit Hov
You said
say,
the styles?
they styles don't.
Oh,
to
okay,
me,
okay.
to me, it don't. I don't listen to Hove like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's young Chris. And I've listened to a lot
Yeah.
of Chris.
well, you don't listen
like-
to a lot of young Chris then.
I do, but
Because Chris, he a problem.
Chris is
he
crazy.
Do you feel like when you hear Hove, you like, oh, that's young Chris?
No,
In that
but-
era, I do. In that time of the
Yeah,
stamp,
like
in
when I
that
can hear
stamp,
certain things
yeah.
that was said, I can
Certain
understand.
things,
I can
yes,
see it. Yeah.
yes.
I can see.
I don't say, oh, the whole, no. Some songs and some little like keys, just like how
Yeah,
you said, like,
yeah.
oh, somebody will get a word from or use
Yeah.
it for this. A muse is a muse, bruh.
Yeah,
If you embody it, you embody it. And yes, Hov did.
Yeah.
Just like Wayne got some McGill.
Wayne got some McGill, right? Yeah.
In little different genres. It's not like a
Gil
whole
Gil
album
was writing.
based.
Yeah, he was writing with Wayne.
Right.
Right,
It ain't a
right.
whole album base. It ain't a whole, you stole this man's identity in life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see where you got that from.
So
It gave you a little finesse.
We're talking with Chris, you know, with the Young Guns, a part of Rockefeller, one of the biggest rap groups. That definitely was an era. Do y'all feel like rap groups is over with now?
Man,
In
you know
today's
what? It's
game?
tough. Yeah, I don't. We were just talking about this too. I haven't seen any since the
Migos.
Migos. So I don't know. I think one thing about music and anything in life, fashion, or
It ran its course.
It comes back around.
It come back
runs
around.
its course, but it still comes back around, full circle.
Okay.
So I see that happening again. It's just not in the space right now.
Okay.
Now niggas too worried about wearing pocketbooks and
Yeah, I don't want
getting
to.
their nails
I
done,
never could
man.
get into that, man.
It ain't.
Yeah,
I
the
can't get into
skirts,
that. I
the
can't get
skirts.
Yeah,
and
it's a wrap,
The
man.
bags and the yeah. So I feel like
They're
yeah,
too
music-
worried about being girls instead of being in a group, man.
Yeah,
You know, after the Migos, after Takeoff, man, rest in peace. I still can't get over that.
Yeah,
man.
that one hurt.
After
That one
Takeoff
hurt.
passed away, it pretty much kind of like shut it down for groups. In fact, I ain't gonna lie. When Bull passed away from Mobb Deep, that had me tight.
Oh yeah.
Prodigy, that had me tight, man.
Yeah.
Then you got the Bone Thugs looking all bonish and thuggish. You know what I'm
Bony.
saying? Like,
Living up to their
I don't
name.
want that.
Right.
And then
It was
what,
manifesting the whole time. We ain't even know.
and then the motherfucking
Manifestation.
and then the Locks kind of saved it when they did that verses that time. Then
Yo.
Yeah.
then Dipset they went through whatever
Yeah.
they going through. It's
Yeah.
nutty, man.
Yep.
Everybody want to be a star, man.
Yeah.
No, with that verses, I feel like hands down that was the best. Well,
What's
I ain't gonna say best.
which
I feel
one?
the most dominating.
What?
That Locks and Dipset was the most dominating.
Oh,
Let me not
okay.
say the best because
Okay.
now I had to think about both sides.
Okay. Yeah.
But how
That
y'all
was-
the
that was
Locks?
one of the best. That
I
was
feel
one
like
of
the
the
Locks, the Locks.
Yeah.
Even if
greatest
the
group.
Locks ain't cool, they put it on like they is cool.
You never gonna
understand?
see us-
You never gonna
see us
see
beefing.
nothing going on in between them, and I can respect that.
Yeah.
They might not fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying?
They've had their they had their
Styles
time when
might
they
be
had
like,
differences,
"Hey, yo,
but they were
fuck
able
y'all
to fix
niggas, I'm
that
out."
shit.
But
Yeah.
when they in the joint,
Yeah.
it's all respect and love, and that's what I respect about. I respect all of them
Yeah.
on the individual projects and as a group. I respect them.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
agree.
That's a fact. I'm a switch switch the topic a little bit.
Okay.
So we got this. As of now, it still stands the Canelo and Bud fight coming up.
Yeah.
Super excited for it. Definitely still trying to go out there. So hopefully, we can make something shake with that. But with you've been a part of like promoting, through your career, messing with boxing and things like that, and I know I just found out that your pop did some dealings like with Trump on boxing and stuff like that. How?
Yeah, they
what's up with what was that?
They made millions in the '80s together, man. Back when Trump had, I don't even know. I don't think they're still there. Trump Castle, Trump Plaza, and then what was the one after that? Started with a B. Brigada? No, something like that. But anyway, they made millions back in the '80s, man, doing a lot of boxing matches in Atlantic City. Atlantic City was like the small Vegas back at that time. You know what I mean? So a lot of boxing was going on.
Lit. Damn.
The last fight they had. Well, no, I don't think they may have had some after this, but the last biggest one I think was in '88 was Tyson Spinks, and I know we took down like 17-5. That was before. Was that after or before we left? That was when we walked in, or I think maybe even when I say before we walked in, means though you have a guarantee before you walk to the ring.
Okay.
Then you make money as far as
the door.
Pay-per-view. Back then it was like closed circuit, I think.
Okay.
So now back then instead of how you watch pay-per-view, you would do closed circuit where you go to like a movie theater, right? And you buy like a ticket, like a theater movie ticket, and you watch it closed circuit. So all the movie theaters would have the fights.
Yo, I never knew that.
Yeah, it's called closed circuit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shit getting leveled up.
Damn, that shit dope. Do you feel like boxing is done for like American promotion and stuff like that? Because I see a lot of guys from overseas coming over throwing these big fights but do you and again I'm a casual boxing fan, so I ain't about to act like I know the ins and outs, but to me it kind of seemed like shit been changing since Floyd kind of stepped down.
As far as what?
Like with these fights and the promotion, like now is more. You got the Jake Pauls coming in. That's like the bigger fights are those type situation. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. That's 60.
And to me, that waters it down. No disrespect to Jake Paul. I think early on I was like, come on, this YouTuber. But I see him really like dedicating himself to really becoming a boxer. So I can appreciate and respect that. But I think those things and the antics, it waters it down. Like the him and Mike Tyson. I know it was a lot of things that set up where Mike, he couldn't either do certain things with Mike or lay off him or don't do this. It's like, I don't want it to go to WWF on me. You know what I mean? Or WWE, whatever y'all know it to be. So I don't like that part of it. As far as it being different from when Floyd was in it, I don't think it's any different. I think we're in a transition phase, right? So you saw HBO stepped out. As far as when I say stepped away from the game in boxing first, and then it was Showtime. Because I think what was going on was they weren't seeing the money as they were at one point pay-per-view because we had a lot of people stealing the streams and
links and all that stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm joking, so they were going through a space of transition where even like with the record labels, you know what I'm saying, with the streaming and stuff, everybody's going through that transitional phase. And then I think it'll be another form, another way, I guess, of figuring out how to live stream these and get the pay-per-view money that they deserve after they put out their funds, and figuring out how to block these streamers from stealing the stream and stuff, and then we'll find another way. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Me and Mac was having a little argument before we turned the mic on. I forgot about this. I forgot to talk this in this conversation. Mac, who are, especially you a DJ, and then you too, BL, y'all been down here longer than I have. And when I say down here, I'm speaking Atlanta.
Yeah.
Who, when you go to the club, who is the most impactful
I'm
artist?
the realest nigga in it. You already know. Got Trap of the Year 4 times in a row. What they give you?
Okay.
Come on, man.
Even
Like,
you still feel that way, even still in this generation?
absolutely. For
Yeah.
me, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I
Now-
know for you. Well,
You be
Okay,
surprised.
Yeah.
well,
You be surprised who
that shit still it lit.
No, I know it's
You be
still bang. I
surprised
know,
who-
but I'm saying most impactful.
with
That's what-
21-year-olds know. You be surprised.
Right.
Mhm.
So if you're asking me my question now, who's the most impactful now
Yeah.
for the youth from Atlanta?
Yeah. I'm just asking a question. bro.
I might have to give you that, man. I might have
Give
to
me
you
what? People don't know
that.
with.
I think Future is that guy for that. I do. I honestly do.
Okay.
I think
and
he's
you
the-
the DJ, man.
I think he's the most impactful for this generation. Oh, I'm sorry, and Thug, like Thug, him and Thug. You know what I'm saying? They're the most impactful in this for this generation as far as that goes. I believe.
Who you picking your top, Mac?
I ain't about to talk about this shit, man. I done been there.
How'd you get burnt out?
tired. I'm burnt from this shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but I ain't even gonna lie. I can name what Future songs hit.
I mean,
I can name you
March
what
Madness
songs
is
hit.
March Madness is like
hit.
the
Let me tell you
fucking-
something. All right, look.
it's like the
March
anthem
Madness hit.
for that.
Atlanta.
Like,
Listen, March
That's
Madness.
our intro.
yeah,
Dreams and nightmares.
yes, that's what I'm saying.
March. No, I'm about to tell y'all. If y'all
Okay.
just be quiet, because y'all not DJs.
Okay.
You haven't been in the game in the mid. I'm out the loop with
No,
the music.
when I say
And
that,
and you
no,
got a
no,
girl,
when I-
so
when I
know
say
you
as
ain't
far as
outside,
me,
nigga. You
I'm
ain't
out the loop
outside,
because
nigga.
I don't know all the new niggas no
All right,
more.
now
Like you
look,
said,
all right, so
remember
that's
the
what
other-
happened.
all these littles. You
All
forgot
right,
too.
there's a
All
lot
these
of
new
lows,
niggas,
man.
man.
A lot of
All
lows.
those-
All right, so let me
all
tell you.
those, man.
The
March
YNs.
Madness.
Yeah.
March Madness hits. Married to the Game hits. My Savages hits for Future.
Yeah.
Right? Those are the 3 tops for Future.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Lil Baby freestyle.
Freestyle.
You got motherfucking California Breeze for Lil Baby.
That hit.
got-
Well, I haven't been. Well, I ain't been in the club. in a minute.
Y'all ain't out. Y'all not
Hey,
out.
that's my shit though. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn, okay.
I'm
It's
sipping
another Little
margaritas,
Baby
man. Trying to
John.
listen to some shit that don't rap. I'm sipping margaritas trying to hear some jazz or something.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like
Jazz is crazy. I ain't hit that point.
it's
in life
another
yet.
You know
Little
what I'm
Baby
saying?
John.
I don't want to hear none of that shit.
What's the motherfucking Little Baby John?
Jazz is crazy. Yo.
I don't know that John. I forget that John. I know when I see it. Young Thug, he got
I want to hear Teddy Swims. What's his name? That's his
Young
name?
Thug
Teddy
got
Swims, is that his name?
Lifestyle still.
Damn, man,
still
is that his
Lifestyle
Teddy
is that
Swims.
Teddy
shit.
Swims.
Yeah.
I'll put Teddy
Lifestyle
on, man.
still a John.
Lifestyle
hear
that
that
shit.
shit.
Thug got
Can you input Teddy right there,
digits,
for me,
digits for
Donnie?
Thug. And it's a
How
couple
busy,
John.
yo?
It varies, but someone who always hits any pocket, no matter what age I'm playing for, is 2 Chainz. It does
Okay.
not matter. Player circle. If I don't do nothing on my ball, I'm going any song.
I forgot.
Bees
Yeah,
in the
that's a good
trap.
song.
Any song he got with that.
Chain's definitely one of
I
them.
love bad bitches. I'm a fucking
That
problem.
nigga.
Fucking bad bitches. I'm a fucking problem.
Right.
Big Amount with Drake. Motherfucking.
What's that?
Big amount.
Big
Big
amount.
amount. Yeah, with Drake.
Big amount. How'd that go? Big amount. What's a
Big Amount hits with any fucking motherfucker I'm in the room with, and that's what I
big
tell
amount?
people.
How the fuck
That's what I try to
So
tell
you can't have
people.
debates when you don't know the
You
song.
can't have the ingredients if you ain't got the recipe.
That shit must not be hitting hard. If I
Nah, you ain't hitting hard. You ain't hitting hard enough. You ain't updating enough MacBooks. Nah, but that's what I'm trying to tell people. It don't matter about popularity in the club or who's the man and who got the. It matters what hits the most. And 2 Chainz is always going to hit. No matter who I play for around age group. You forgot. It's your birthday. He got a birthday song. Bad Bitch Contest. You in first place with Yeezy. It hit as a fucking slammer. Anything I play at 2 Chainz slams. And that's just my word.
So my assessment from that is 2 Chainz is a little bit more universal when she's playing records.
Amount.
But
heard
Future
that
I
wrong.
think has that street element, younger crowd. But she's saying that she can play 2 Chainz in different environments more than she can play Future.
For sure. And that was
I
so
can
for
respect
y'all.
that.
That's
I can
it.
respect
For
that. I can respect that.
the off camera argument, And that's me and her was having a 2 Chainz and Future
Was
debate.
that right, Chad? That was correct, right?
Yeah.
And I do feel like I was telling her I love Chainz. Chainz hard. I just personally felt that Future just has a bigger impact when it comes to the music scene in Atlanta.
Well, you gotta think too. It's old heads popping out now. You know what I'm saying? Old heads is popping out. They don't want to hear that Future shit, bruh. They don't want to hear it, bruh. Right. Future is for on the way. Bottles coming. And pumping you up. So you got different sets. Like I could play Future at any time between 12 and 2. Mm-hmm. I could play 2 Chainz from 11 to 1. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can't play 2 Chainz at a certain time, but you could play Future at a certain time. But when I play the 2 Chainz, sometimes the reaction is better from people like, damn, that's my shit. I forgot about this, or damn, this a joint. Yeah. Compared to Future. Because they hear it so much. Mm-hmm. You could be like, that's everybody's favorite cereal. But once you pull out that certain kind of cereal, motherfuckers is going to gravitate to that cereal because they ain't have it in a minute. Yeah. Or it's a good cereal. I got you. It's not about who's like popular.
Like she said, that's everybody's favorite cereal. And then you pull out that.
You pull out another favorite cereal.
I forgot about that one, but the favorite cereal. I got you. I got what you just said. So that's what
I don't want everything.
The favorite cereal, and then but I got you.
But you gotta understand, Future is heard so much all the time, even on your whoever pulling on the stream. Yeah. But I'm telling you, 2 Chainz hit more in some situations.
And I think, like you said, what she's saying is that as a DJ, she can play 2 Chainz in different settings, different markets, different. And he's gonna hit everywhere. You can't play Future everywhere.
Can't play him everywhere.
No.
That's what she's saying.
So that Drake and Future song, you can't play that everywhere.
What? Way Too Sexy?
No. See, that's why you know it's a DJ. She names records like that.
Wait for You. I'm horrible with the names. The love song they made Drake. What's that called?
Yeah.
You can't play. If I played that at the spots that I'm at, they'd be like, "Yo, turn that shit off. We don't want to hear that Future."
No,
that's what I'm saying. Your opinion on how you feel
what I'm
about
saying,
Future.
what you just said just now is you can't play Future everywhere. But what I'm saying is it is certain songs where, all right, you're not playing the hood bottle girls. You do have this love shit that you can play. Whatever here, you do have it's songs for every category.
Sometimes they don't want to hear that nigga. They don't want to hear him, bruh. It's okay, and it's okay.
And that's okay.
They don't want to hear him.
But 2 Chainz gets through.
But everybody want to hear 2 Chainz all the time.
I'm telling it's just they don't want to hear him all the time. But his vibe is for the moment right now. It's for the vibes that I'm in, the moves that I'm in. Yeah. He fits the tone. Right. Future don't fit the tone, bro. And I'm just keeping it a buck. Mm-hmm. He don't fit the tone for everywhere that I DJ at or play at.
But when I tell you though, Mac be having some incredible sets. Yeah. When I seen her in my I've heard her DJ more than once.
And I ain't played neither one of them. You see that? And it still was a banger hit.
Yeah, because she went from old school. She went from early 2000s
He was
to
there
the
to see my
80s.
joint, but he won't go back and forth with me.
Because I'm going to go back and forth. That's what Donnie Manziel going to do. I'm going to argue with you. Even if I feel like I'm completely wrong. I'm going to make it seem like it's wrong.
Remember Johnny Manziel?
I remember the real Manziel. How his life went. I remember how the real Manziel career went.
He went back and forth.
He got kicked out like Jazz on Fresh Prince.
Johnny Manziel.
If that's who you want to be like, be my guest.
Me and you need an interview together, man. I got, man, you got an incredible story, bro. I'm gonna let them talk.
I'm DJing on the Yellow Brick Road. I don't know what he doing. He get kicked out the crib.
We definitely go rap. Shout out to Jazz too, the OG.
Damn.
Yeah.
Johnny Manziel.
But yeah, the last topic, and we gonna go completely left because we was talking a few episodes ago,
right?
about Kevin Hart, Will Smith,
Yeah.
comedians and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who your favorite comedian, BL?
Oh, I gotta give it with the classic guy. You know what? I'm gonna go classic.
Okay.
I'm gonna go classic, man. Give me Eddie, and give me fuck. I just had it. Eddie and who was in Eddie's time? Give me Eddie's his competitor. Richard Pryor. Give me Eddie and Richard, man. Give me Eddie and Richard. Man.
Yeah. And what's your favorite stand-up?
Eddie and Richard, nigga.
Do you know that?
That's how he ain't never seen
you don't even know the damn names.
You know them niggas stood up.
I know the names. You can't think of the names.
Nah,
That's why I asked you the names.
Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy.
That's
the
one
funniest.
together.
I like both of them.
I said, what was your favorite stand-up?
Oh, out of them,
Yeah.
Raw was Eddie,
Mm-hmm.
and then I forget the one that Richard had. I forget the name of his.
Yo,
I only asked you that because Delirious is my favorite stand-up of all time.
Oh,
that's why I can watch that over and over and over again.
Delirious.
Delirious.
Yeah.
That's my favorite of all time.
This look. Where I get all my vibe from is Martin Lawrence. You so crazy, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Martin,
When the
that's a
nigga
classic.
said
Yeah.
he said he was gonna be one of them stinking motherfuckers in jail, just walk around stinking shit. He said he gonna walk up in the jail like, yeah, I came here to do my motherfucking time. Ain't gonna be no sticking the dick in the ass. I don't play that old bullshit.
That's a fact.
Right.
I ain't watching up for 4 years.
Yo, you so
We were
crazy.
talking about that with him. Remember he said he
Yeah,
was
that's
shitty,
what I'm saying.
shitty
Yeah,
jumping.
That's what I
You
got
thought
it for.
about
He's
that?
shitty
Yeah,
Johnny.
shitty
Yeah,
jumping.
shitty
Johnny.
Right.
That's my
Yeah,
name.
and that was and I thought that from Martin.
Right.
But
okay.
Martin, all any Martin I could think of. That's my go-to. That's who my brain sees, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's also Dave Chappelle for my
Yeah.
We want.
2000s.
Yeah. Oh, so we doing generations.
Martin
Hey,
Lawrence.
generational perspective.
Yeah.
Martin
That's
Lawrence,
right. That's right.
Martin Lawrence was for my 90s,
Okay.
for my middle school years and the beginning of high school, and then it was Dave Chappelle for when I got out. All of Dave Chappelle's, but now, forever to this day, yo, is Mike Epps.
Oh shit.
Yo,
Mike.
that
Yeah,
nigga
Mike.
is one of the
he
dumbest
is.
niggas.
No, he's a
Mike
fool.
one of them ones. Man,
I think I'm gonna watch him when I go home.
I truly
today,
believe
man.
he was in the
Chill.
slow class.
Yo,
coming up.
That
how he
nigga
react.
I
is
got a question.
funny as shit, bruh.
Who was the best out of Kings of Comedy?
Bernie. Easy.
I got that. I'm with that.
I
I'm
ain't
with
never
Bernie.
really
I'm with
watched
Bernie.
that.
You ain't see the Kings
my
of
God,
Comedy?
Mac. This is generational perspective and topics.
I was outside at that time. I wasn't.
No, I feel like it was Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie.
Easy.
Who was on the Kings of Comedy? I tell you.
Bernie,
Steve, Bernie,
Cedric the Entertainer,
Cedric.
Steve, and DL Hughley.
DL Hughley. It was one more, right? It was 5, wasn't it?
Well, then it would have to be.
No, it's
it would
four.
have to
Four,
be
okay.
Bernie, but DL Hughley funny as shit too.
Yeah, but he's
just
not
dumb.
second for me.
No,
He ain't
no,
second
no.
for me.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Martin is
second
number
for me
one
was
for me.
second for me was
Steve.
no,
man.
not Steve.
I thought Steve was hilarious.
The other one was it Steve?
Sad?
Said. I think Said was the second for me.
Yeah, I wasn't watching them big ass niggas in suits.
Oh,
man.
shit.
I wasn't watching. I wasn't in the NBA All
Damn.
Star.
All right,
so go-
I was outside.
Since we talking generational, so all right. So you said
Was
Eddie and
Cat Daddies
Richard.
and Hack
Yeah.
Man.
Let's talk a little newer.
Yeah, Nor. I'm gonna go with I like Mike Epps.
Mike.
That's my favorite.
Yo,
yeah, I like
yes.
Mike. I like Mike.
He's
The one right now.
Because I got a couple.
And then Martin, I'll take,
I ain't
I would
going,
take
but
Martin
in
my middle,
person,
too.
I ain't
Martin
gonna
in my
lie.
middle.
But in person, K Dub.
Yeah, K
K Dub is a
shout out
really
K-Dub,
shout
man.
out. K Dub
That's a
is not
funny
on.
nigga,
He don't
yeah.
have his own stand ups
man.
or
I don't know who
series,
that
or
is.
he wasn't on a
K-Dub,
TV
he
show.
was at the show.
Comedian
This nigga, I
K-Dub.
took him to the
Oh,
show.
damn. I don't
Yo.
remember
Yeah,
names.
K-Dub.
Oh, no.
K
Oh,
Dub.
the
The one
dude
that
that was
he
hosting?
brought, yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
he's
hosting.
funny.
You know
He's
what?
funny.
K-Dub.
Anybody, T.I. did a good thing. Anybody on the Ha Ha family, man.
Yeah.
The Ha Ha
Oh,
Mafia,
yep,
man.
Ha Ha Mafia.
Ha
That's
Ha
right.
Mafia is a good.
Yep.
It's like a cultish underground comedy crew.
Yep,
They
yep,
not on TV, but they hit a lot of cities.
Yep.
They in a lot of comedy spots,
Yep.
and they all funny as shit.
Yep.
I'm
Shout
not
out
gonna
Ha Ha
Nav,
Mafia, man.
Erica, Tyler,
Yep.
Ha,
All my guys, yep. And the
Ronnie,
girl.
and motherfucking K Dub, man.
Yeah.
And Tip.
T.I. surprised because, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was scared.
Yeah.
Because I ain't know what to expect. Because
Right.
I ain't never hearing. But
Yeah.
listening to him,
Yeah.
I'm crack the
Yo,
fuck
Tip.
up. 'Cause he-
No, I'm gonna tell you who Tip is. Tip is Red Fox, man. He's an old ass man.
You know what's
man.
crazy? You know
Tip
what's crazy?
Is
You said
an
that.
old man.
Me and Tip send like whenever we find a Red Fox clip on Instagram, we send it to
Send it to each other.
Like we
Yeah.
be cracking up off Red
You
Fox
don't
all
see
day.
He's a Sanford and Son ass
that's
nigga,
funny you
man.
said that, though.
That's what I'm saying. I
That's funny.
see it.
I'm gonna tell him, Max.
Cause I mean, I
Fred
worked
Fox.
with Tip, and I get to see his mannerisms and how he move.
Yep.
The nigga like 80, bruh.
That's
80,
Right.
easy, 80.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
how you want salmon croquettes? Like I never even heard
Salmon
that.
croquette. I
Yeah.
ain't hear that
But
till I
I'm
moved down here.
from an old person.
Yeah.
Like nobody orders salmon croquettes. That's old people food.
Right,
That's
right, right.
funny as
You know what
hell.
I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this boy is like a real old soul. So I think he did a
That's
good
funny
thing.
as shit.
Yeah,
I think
shout
he
out
did a
to
great
Tip.
thing with the
Yeah.
Where y'all
High
had
High
some- where y'all
Mafia.
had some- where you got the salmon
When we was
croquette?
shooting,
Where y'all
when we was shooting apartments,
Oh,
he would
okay,
order
got you.
salmon croquettes,
Croquettes,
and I'm
okay.
like, yo,
That's
yo,
anything to ask for.
out of all the
Right,
things
right,
you
right.
could order,
Yeah.
salmon croquettes.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, you know he don't eat a lot of meat no more either, like chicken and beef. I think he's backed up from that a lot too.
Okay,
Change
so
his
then that
diet
makes
up.
me
You
back.
gotta-
That makes
you gotta
sense.
get- you
I
gotta
would
get-
get salmon
you gotta
croquettes.
get, you know.
I
Yeah, I
know
would
I
get that.
said-
All right.
Delaire's my favorite of all time, but the person that introduced me to like the first time I'm just was crying was Katt Williams.
Yeah, Katt. Damn.
Man,
that's true.
the Pimp
Yeah.
Chronicles is
Yo, I ain't
pimping,
gonna lie.
and I was young
Katt
when that
funny
came
to
out.
me, but it's like,
Yeah, nah,
Nah,
Katt and Mike.
Katt shit
like,
be,
Katt,
and
yeah,
especially
I forgot
his
about
newer
Katt.
shit. I'm like, yo,
forgot
this
about
dude
Katt,
is
yeah.
way smarter than like how the media and
I
how
mean, I
people
could
try
get with
to.
Katt on some Jones, but
So
Yeah.
my
Katt, and
go-to is Mike for right now. Like I'll go watch an old Mike,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
So,
watch some Mikes when I get home,
Man.
man.
Cat hit, and
I
then
ain't
But
gonna lie.
Martin, y'all gotta watch You So Crazy, man.
I'm gonna watch it
Y'all
over.
gotta
I
watch
Yeah,
it.
no, that's
Now y'all gotta
I didn't
refresh
get- I
y'all
didn't get a chance
Jones,
to. I didn't
man.
do how you broke every generation down. I didn't do
Yeah.
that, but
Was y'all
yeah,
big on Chris
I'm with
Rock?
that. I wasn't that big on.
Nah,
I like Chris, but I wasn't,
I
that
wasn't big on
I
Chris
wasn't that
Rock.
big.
Alright. And then
I ain't really.
And I
yeah.
realized why I wasn't.
He funny though.
You know
Like
why I
some
wasn't?
Jones, he was funny.
Because he allowed a man to five finger him on the.
man, I feel like
You
on
feel
that
me?
note,
On that note, this is Culture ChatGPT. You know what I
T.
mean? It's your boy BL,
Mac
Meezy,
Mizzle.
Donnie
Meezy.
Manziel,
and like that, we gone.
Peace.
This is Culture ChatGPT.